Buena gente, ¿cómo andan? Che, vamos a jugar un Kingdom Come Deliverance. Estamos acá en este juego hermoso, mi juego favorito en todo el universo, que hace bastante que no juego, creo que hace casi... O sea, entré un momento en el 2021 para ver si habían actualizado algo, y la verdad como que no había nada nuevo. Pero técnicamente hace como 2 años casi que no juego el juego, ¿no? Tipo al inicio de la pandemia lo compré, lo empecé a jugar, le dediqué un par de horas, pero nunca lo llegué a terminar. Y a ver, voy a ver si lo puedo hacer serie, porque es un juego que no me molestaría volver a jugar. Y voy a ver qué onda. Voy a ver si me lo puedo platinar también. Así que vamos a hacer sacar logros y todo eso. Así que nueva partida. Sí, me acabo de dar cuenta incluso. Vamos, línea 3, normal. No quiero experto. Warhorse. Dejo que lo lean. Qué juego más lindo, la puta madre. Ah, con el buen tereré. Cáliz plateada, 1403. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Es, en mi opinión, uno de los juegos con mejor ambientación. Por lo menos de la época medieval.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
No tiene malos gráficos, pero... No sé por qué a veces tarda en cargar las texturas. Ahora van a ver.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
This hour?
Qué bien me caía este señor, boludo.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Henry, get up now.
La cara de
There's work to be
pelotudo que tiene el protagonista es lo único que no me gusta.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Me gusta que esté en inglés. Aunque me gustaría que tenga la opción de ponerlo en español, pero bueno. Está bien. Está cargando texturas. Sí, voy a hacer un corte en varias pantallas de carga porque si no esto se va a hacer eterno. Aunque, ahora que lo pienso, ¿y si paso el Kingdom Comes a la M.2? Voy a ver si para el siguiente
Fine
capítulo...
state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Bueno, espera. Sí, esto ya lo sé. Voy a ver si para el siguiente capítulo lo puedo pasar a la M.2. A ver. Bueno, acá básicamente van los stats del personaje. Tenemos diálogo, agilidad, vitalidad y fuerza. A ver. Estuve bailando. Vitalidad, diálogo. El diálogo siempre es muy importante. A ver, vamos a poner. Fuerza.
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands.
Bien.
So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Diálogo.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No.
Bien, esto es
Fritz is
pesado.
this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find.
Esto es pesado,
They'll be
¿sí?
hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig, me había
He's not
olvidado.
as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Sí, no, el tema de los diálogos es pesado. Pero lo mejor es hablar lo más que puedas. Porque después... Eso te ayuda al tema del diálogo. Cuanto más hables, más niveles subís de diálogo. Che, la animación de agarrar estaría bueno que para el siguiente juego la mejoren, eso sí. Esto es una especie de cyberpunk, pero medieval. Vamos a comer del caldero. Ya estamos llenos. Y ahora abrimos acá. Y agarramos los clavos. Todo esto. Listo. Sí, yo siempre tengo la acá. Esto cometí el error de no hacerlo antes. En la partida, la primera vez que jugué. Y es afanarme todo esto. Porque, ¿por qué no? Che, se supone que esto lo debería... Ahí está, lo debería poder agarrar. ¿Cómo se llamaba? Ah, no tengo ganzúas. ¿Cómo se llamaban las monedas de acá? Groshens, ¿no? Me parece. Qué linda música, la puta madre. Epa. No, acá no hay nada. Listo. Me encanta que el juego sea en primera persona. Lo amo. Bueno, a ver. Ir con el padre.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your
Ah,
help.
creo que tengo un punto para gastar en
I'm
fuerza,
running
no
out
me
of
di cuenta
charcoal.
antes.
Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in
Aha.
stone.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way.
Como buen alemán, boludo.
Going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is...
Ya sé que esto no es Alemania,
Right.
Está cerca.
Make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run
Si no me
along now.
equivoco.
Work won't wait.
Ah, bien. A ser mandados, básicamente. Me encanta la ambientación del juego, boludo. No me voy a cansar de decirlo. Ahí está. Voy a ir recogiendo. Voy a hacer cortes igual. Y es el tema de... hay cosas que te van a ayudar más adelante. Esto lo doy consejo por si alguien no lo jugó. Hay cosas que te servirían saberlas de antes de empezar. Creo que alguien me saludó. Esta vez herborista. Alcanzado cierto nivel de herborista, si no me equivoco. ¿Estos flores no se pueden agarrar? Okay. Acá hay algo, sí. Ah, estos son los dos chabones. Estos son como los típicos soldados que ves siempre en las películas. Son los Waxer y Boyle de Star Wars, boludo, pero de la época medieval.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Callate,
Tell
pelotudo.
me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Bien. Nunca vine por estos lados, a ver. Uy, si acá te haces daño de la nada. No, acá no. Acá no hay un carajo. Nada. Plantas, nada, no. Bien. Primero voy a hacerlo de herborista, así que... Bueno, primero voy a ir por acá. Acá está mi madre, ¿no? Sí. Sí, voy a hacer primero lo de herborista.
God be with you, Henry.
Hey, Pip. You want to learn something?
Así que voy a hacer un microcorte y cuando tenga ya el nivel este lo hago. Con que así es la vida de un municipal en el medievo. Bien, ya lo tengo. ¿Qué carajo? Ah, ¿es Fritz? Ah, no, lugareño. No me acuerdo ni quién era Fritz. Tengo ya... A ver, jugador... Ah, acá está. Fuerza. Ah, fuerza. ¿Qué es esto? Cubo de información. Ah, ajá. No, esto no, boludo. Aquí está acá. Viajar los golpes de un oponente con el escudo consume... No, ok, no. Y aparte yo no sé mucho. Llevar cadáveres o cuerpos... No costará... La verdad que ninguna me sirve por ahora. Herboristería, acá está. El poder de las flores, acá está. Sí, listo. Ahora tengo... si tiene suficientes hierbas en el inventario. Creo que eran 30 plantas. Tengo 173 ortigas. Con 30 plantas como que me da 2 de carisma. Igual lo que yo suelo hacer, voy a agarrar un poco de más. Bien. Porque todo esto se puede vender. El trabajo municipal no fue al pedo. A ver, vos. Creo que a vos te tengo que vender. No, a vos no. Acá. Mercader.
God's blessings.
A ver. Hablemos de negocios.
Goodbye.
Vender. Para empezar. Estas cebollas. Todas estas manzanas que yo no quiero para nada. Panecillos. Pan. Sopa de lentejas. 19 zanahorias. Las remolachas. Los quesos. Porciones de caléndula las voy a dejar. Voy a dejar una col. Por las dudas. Y ahora. Vamos a vender esto. Vamos a vender la salvia. Vamos a vender esto. Vamos a vender... a ver. Voy a dejar 40 por las dudas. Listo, y con eso yo tengo 40 groshens. Ajá. Bien. Mirarlos esta y vamos a regatear.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Bien. Sí, no hace falta, yo ya sé regatear. A ver. Ventana de... Vamos a aplicar la ventana de Overton. Dame 53.
Is this enough?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Son 51.
Tough luck.
La concha de tu hermana. Loco.
God be with you.
A ver. Claro, creo que no es muy buena por mi capacidad de diálogo, más que nada. No tengo diálogo. Vamos a dejarlo. No, las posiciones no. Esto sí, y esto sí. Bien. Devolveme 2. Bien. Regatear.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye.
Dame 50.
Since it's you,
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
48.
See now? I knew
Bien.
we'd come to an agreement.
What's so hard about putting up a fence?
Bien.
And axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
¿Qué vendes
Good
vos?
day.
Armas. Antorchas. No me sirve. No, gracias. Bien. Si no me equivoco, acá estás vos. ¿Cómo andas, loco?
Recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had
Es re feliz la música de este juego, boludo.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes?
Bien.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Bien. Mientras este chabón va, porque tarda un poco, vamos a agarrar más cosas para vender. Y sí, ya que estamos al pedo. Bueno, ahí está. Bien. Acá ya está el chabón. Esto más que nada porque me da plata, no por otra cosa.
So, can we get started?
Bien.
We
Vamos.
can.
No me acuerdo cómo pelear en este
Good.
juego casi,
And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Bien. Acá te enseñaban lo básico, creo.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Ajá. AW, bien. Puedes comprar. Ah, bien, bien. Ya me acuerdo.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Bien.
Good. 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 Nice. All right. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. Good. Once again.
Bien.
You're getting it. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Un combo básicamente.
Fine. Good. Once again. Not bad. Again.
Bien.
All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty.
Sí. Vamos a vender esto. Y creo que tengo un punto de habilidad. Hola, ovejitas. Tengo un punto de habilidad, a ver. Duras un 30% más sin comer, pero tan pronto como tengas hambre los efectos serán 20% peores. Explorador 1. Ah, Explorador era muy bueno. Bien. Explorador yo me acuerdo que me la puse en la partida anterior porque te daba más chance de escapar, me parece. Era en el viaje rápido. Vos, acá, carbonero.
Good health to you.
Bien. Che, hay un problema. No me acuerdo cuánto carbón tenía que llevar. Mm. Creo que era 10 de carbón. ¿Qué te puedo vender? Por cierto, que acá tengo. Bien. Te puedo vender 29 de estos. Le compro 10 de carbón y encima me tiene que pagar. Bien. No, no tengo más para venderte. Vamos a
Can you
regatear.
do something about the price?
Why not?
What about this?
I'd almost shake on that.
Almost. 7,5.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Bien. Me gusta terminar con dinero. A ver.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home.
Nada, bueno, por ahora ya estamos bien. Vamos acá.
You can't be serious, Dodge. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is
Even
spouting
the
his shit.
Austrian dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear
on
for yourself.
Sigismund's side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far.
Ah, pero Macri. Nah,
Is our rightful king.
estaban discutiendo de peronismo.
Well, what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit. It made me think of that huge pile of manure. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So,
La cantidad de estupideces que dicen con tal de justificar lo que están por hacer. Sí, dale, ¿por qué no?
Well, father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Yo agarro ortiga como si fuera marihuana, boludo, parece, porque más que nada porque me da billulla después. Aunque sea poco.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed
Y la mujer, pajero.
that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
¿Por qué yo estoy tan mal ubicado, boludo?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Good health to you, Henry.
Permiso, primero. La coquita, lo primero. Ahí está. Algo de coca. La coquita. Vos, ley organa de la salada. A ver.
I just went by the tavern and...
Tu marido es un macrista de mierda y está hablando en contra de Cristina en la taberna. Lo van a cagar a palo, así que andá y detenelo.
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Qué lindo. Qué rica sopa.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Ok. Vamos a cagar la palo.
What's the matter? Lost your balls?
Cunt!
doing? For God's sake, stop right now. The cat is on his way. Down.
Run, you cowards! And we better fucking run.
Run, hijo de puta, si te estamos cagando a palo.
God be with you, Henry.
Ah, mira, claro, no me acordaba. Bueno, no me acordaba, ni sabía. Porque la otra vez que hice partida creo que no hice esto. Descubrí punto de viaje rápido, que antes no lo habría descubierto. ¡Mira, quita! ¡Mamá! ¡Saca la mano de ahí, carajo! Ay, tanto tereré. En el callejón, mamá, ah, no está la policía. Las mujeres tienen derecho, señora. Se iba a la mierda, boludo. Y bueno, estamos en el medievo, hay que aprovechar. Se iba re al carajo, boludo. Ay, ni me acuerdo dónde había que ir. Supongo que hay que seguir el ojero para eso, pero ni sé a dónde van. La fafafa. El orégano. Otro nivel de orégano que no me acuerdo, no sé cómo se llama. Lo que sea. Juntar fafafa del campo. Ah, creo que era por acá que se juntaban. ¿No? Sí. Lavarse. Bien. ¿Dónde están? Vamos, loco, les pesa el orto. Dale, corran, hijos de puta. ¿Y vos cómo llegaste? Wow, vos estás... Matías, estás cagado a palo, boludo. Porque te has hecho mierda en comparación a nosotros.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
A ver... Vos, ¿no tenés ganzúa?
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Dale, boludo.
Anyway, nice job at the
Ah, la concha de tu hermana.
Never a dull moment with you lot.
La mierda. A ver, vos. Kunesh.
What do you want?
Bueno, seco de mierda. Yo te vine con respeto. La concha de tu madre.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
A ver.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you?
Yo te voy a enseñar respeto, viejo pelotudo. Vení acá. Yo, vení, pelotudo.
Now. I'll slay you for that.
Dale, pégame, puto, dale, pega, dale. No, la concha de tu madre. Dale, perra, pégame. ¿Qué carajo? Eso fue un bug. Guerra de patadas. Cago a palo, Kunesh. Guerra de pataditas, boludo. Pero la concha de tu madre. Listo.
Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have.
No, chupame la punta. ¿Dónde está? Quiero cagar a palo, boludo, mira. A ver, llave de la casa de Kunesh. Bueno. Acá. Acá está. Martillo y listo. Encima te como la comida, por puto. Vamos a venderlo ya que estamos. Porque creo que acá es donde lo único lugar donde lo podemos vender. Vos, carbonero. ¿Me comprás? Uff, riqueza del comerciante. ¿Cuánto le puedo vender esto? Ah. $65 te puedo vender, ¿no? Bien. Sí, con eso estamos bien. Regateamos un poco.
Let's have a word about the price.
Dame 10. Dame 10.
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Bien, ventana de Orton. Y ahora te pido 9,5, que es lo que te iba a pedir. Bien. Bien, ya tenemos, antes de que empiece la partida, porque esto es casi el tutorial, 65 pesos. Bien. Y lo único que me faltaría antes de ir para allá sería la birra. Bueno. Me acabo de afanar un par de aguamieles. Nadie se dio cuenta.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Vos. No. Casi elijo la que no. Antes del mangazo viene el piropo, así que.
Sir, I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Che, me encantaría que movieras la boca al mismo tiempo que. Vamos. No, esto. Hablar. Diálogo me gusta subirlo. Si puedo evitar el combate, mejor.
Politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today. I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks.
¡La puta madre!
You too. Oh,
Era infrarrata, boludo. 2 centavos no podía pagar por una cerveza.
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Ahora voy a decir algo. Ahí está. Me gusta mucho la originalidad que le metieron de hacer del guardado de la partida un... Cerrate. Listo, muchas gracias. No. No tengo... Qué cagada que no tengo ganzúas. A ver, vos, carbonero. Bueno, vos no. Vos no tenés un duro partido al medio. Pero vos, vieja.
God's blessings. Take care.
¿Te puedo vender algo? O... Ay, me lo marca como robado. Qué cagada. Sí, tampoco es mucho. Creo que lo que más vale es la sal. No, bueno, no, las aguamiel. No, la sal. Pero bueno, eso lo puedo vender después en un mercado para... En el... Tenés el Groschen oficial y el Groschen Blue. Lo puedo vender por el mercado del Groschen Blue. Lo hace mierda el oficial. ¿El Groschen valdrá más que el peso, che?
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Vamos.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
Bien su diálogo.
Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech.
Qué lindo, boludo. Me encantan las espadas.
Lord Radzig ordered it.
Me encanta todo lo que tiene que ver con el medievo.
This will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologize to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Do you understand? Ah, no, una yo referencia en Kingdom Come Deliverance, boludo.
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson.
Una JoJo reference.
So Deutsch spouts rubbish and war. You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Es bueno que el propio juego te da consejos de cómo jugarlo.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
El metal no tarda tampoco en calentarse, pero bueno.
Do it.
Que se te escape la mano ahí, ¿sabes qué?
Good. Once more.
Se te llega a escapar la mano ahí, boludo, y te querés morir. Bueno, lo bueno es que se te cauteriza. Mínimo.
Slide it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague.
Qué bueno era Menem. Digo, Carlos.
Had a bridge made over the Moldau and founded a university.
Carlos IV.
And all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Con el 1 a 1. Un groschen en un dólar. Digo, un groschen en un lingote de oro.
Doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Le estás haciendo mierda a la punta, flaco.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My
¿Esto no
father
era
sent me those nails.
Bianca?
Good day to you, Teresa.
Ah, no, Teresa. Ah, no, Bianca era la otra, qué boludo.
They're in the trunk in the living room.
No, sí, de hecho los tengo acá yo encima.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
Bianca era la otra, claro.
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Bien. Dejá de mirar el culo, vos estás casado, la concha de tu madre.
Fine lass, eh?
Fine ass, ¿no?
It's time for the trial by
Buen culo. Bien.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Ratsig, creo que era. Sí.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Ay, esta escena es buenísima. Soy el mejor espadachín de... Ah, es un pelotudo. Sí, sí.
You still have a lot to learn.
Cuando sos nivel 1 en un roleplay, boludo.
He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are.
Me parece que era el malo.
From your father.
¿No?
He truly is a master of his
Espera,
craft.
creo.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
Gracias, Martín.
It's been an honor, says Svan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
It's man. No sé qué.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Políticos.
Dios. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Y acá se viene lo grosso.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Zegismund. Igual me encantaría saber cómo no escuchaste todo eso antes, boludo. Es como... ¿Cómo se llama? Qué sueño. ¿Cómo se llamaban los soldados de estos chabones? Los... El pelado puto ese. Son un colorado y la reta, boludo. La mufa encarnada y la tibieza encarnada. ¿Cómo se llamaban? Los soldados estos, los cumanos, ahí está. Los cumans. Sí, ¿por qué el soldado corre, boludo? Ese tiene que ir a pelear.
Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Lo cerca que cayó esa flecha, boludo. No quedaba nada en ese cofre, me lo llevé toda la mierda.
Closing! Move in, people! Come on! Come on! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
La bolsa esta está vacía, boludo. El padre este me parece que era soldado. Pero nunca se lo llegué a explicar bien. Sí, porque a ver, un herrero... A ver, chabón, es un soldado de élite. Son cumanos. Son mercenarios recontra peligrosos y se acaba de pijear a tres como nada. Como si fueran manteca, boludo. 4, 5. Dale, boludo, chupada. Es como... 6. Y porque le pegó a este, porque si no se cargaba 2 más, boludo. ¡Qué hijo de puta! Este era soldado. No se lo llega a explicar. Creo que nunca se lo llega a explicar bien. Pero este peleó con Serratzing o algo. Es un poco violenta la escena. Podría haber sido peor igual, pero bueno. La reta con bigote.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to town bird!
Gracias por dejarme tirado, hijo de puta. ¿Para qué me llamaban? Suratzig. Me voy. ¡No! No miren para atrás,
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
¡Ah! ¡Me persigue! Ya voy, ya voy. Sí, ya sé cómo montar. ¡Corre! Putos. Putos enmascarados. Vamos. Lo único, mira, lo único que me gustaría, que no lo va a tener el 2 seguramente. Ah, mierda, no me acordaba de esto. Lo que no va a tener el 2 seguramente y es que me gustaría que tenga es más... que sea más visceral. O sea, este juego ya es lo suficientemente violento. Lo que me falta acá es gore. Tripas. O sea, pero no en cinemáticas y en modelos ya prehechos. Tipo, que vos le pegás a alguien y que se le salgan las tripas, por ejemplo. Si le pegás en el estómago con el hacha, que se le vayan a la mierda las tripas. Violencia de género, boludo, qué carajo. El viaje que se comió esa mina, boludo.
Left. Talmud is to the left, along the stream.
El bofe que se comió esa mina, boludo.
Go! They'll kill you all!
Ey, no me saltó el descubrimiento de la cruz esa.
Magolag and Budush.
Run for it! Flee! To Talmud!
¡Corre! ¡Ah! ¡Corre, boludo!
Magdoglass.
¡Dale! ¡La puta madre, corre! ¡Cállate, puto! ¡Cállate, puto! San Petersburgo, su puta madre. ¡Dispárenme, ayúdenme, hijos de puta!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Están quietos, forros. Son Stormtrooper, boludo. Están quietos si no le dan. Hijos de puta, boludo. Los arqueros de Scalis tienen mejor puntería.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
Estoy en el castillo del...
There you go. Good as new.
Estoy en el castillo de los hinchas de River, boludo.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Vamos, Gallardo. Lindo perrito. Deepish.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry.
Che, ¿por qué todos conocen al herrero? Es un herrero,
No one
chabón.
else can help us. Anyway,
Por eso yo digo que es alguien importante, boludo.
for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Ya de tomar, borracho de mierda. ¿Eso, el de Juego de Tronos? Hay tanto en el Juego de Tronos que toman sin parar. Bueno. Bueno. Ah. Bien, tengo esto.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Must.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons.
Espera un momento. Ah, necesito más comida. Bien.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Please tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have kin there.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army.
¿Esto es nuevo?
I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
That's horrible. You were very fortunate to survive. And God bless you for warning us. I'll pray for you, lad.
Bien, supongo que esto subió mi... Ya que estamos, ¿no? Vamos a agarrar cosas de acá. Vamos a comer, entre comillas. Sí, me estoy por dormir. Las patas de pollo. Pato. Ah, no, pato es. No, robar no. Comer del cardero, no, robar no. Listo, está. Bien. Vamos a dormir porque me estoy por morir. Bueno, antes de dormir igual voy a guardar la partida. No voy a guardar la partida. Voy a cortar acá la grabación. Pero voy a seguir jugando un rato. No. Para. La puta que me parió. Ahí está. Bien, a ver. No, si alguien quiere hablar, más que nada, ¿sabes por qué?
Sigismund's army appeared out of nowhere.
No, ¿sabes por qué? Porque esto me sube el diálogo.
Not just infantry, but cavalry too.
Che, esto es nuevo, antes no venían a preguntar. Está bueno. Esto es una actualización copada.
Heavens above.
They began murdering. They cut down anyone who didn't flee to the castle and destroyed everything in their path. The terrible cries of the wounded and the dying, I'll never forget it. It was only by some miracle I managed to take one of their horses and ride here.
How terrible. All the saints in heaven must have been watching over you to keep you alive. But you're safe here now.
Bien. No, antes no te lo preguntaban.
Oh, damn, I'm tired.
Sí, dormí, dale, dormí. Dormí lo que vos quieras. Voy a cortar el episodio acá y voy a seguirlo ahora.